Tonight I want to talk about Twitter and why as a teacher you might consider wanting to use it. Often the first thing that people think of when they think of Twitter is, of course, Stephen Fry, a compulsive Twitterer. Twitter is often criticised for just being a place where people tell you banal facts about what they've had for breakfast, or places where you find out first who's been dropped from various sports teams. But Twitter, many people are finding, is a great place to develop your personal learning network. Twitter hasn't invented personal learning networks, but it's certainly a great place to develop one. As teachers, we often read the trade press to get our information. We use the staff room and share our experience by talking to each other, and we go into the wider education community. We go into staff training and we meet fellow professionals and share our ideas there. And we do this because we want to stay ahead of current trends and because we want to share great resources. Now, Twitter, I would argue, is a great way to do both those things, to stay on top of current trends and to share best practice and resources. So the first question really is, how do you go about using Twitter? Well, Twitter is very much like CB radio, for those of you who remember that. You have a handle or a nickname which begins with the @ sign and then whatever name you choose. Very simply, you write a short profile that says your interests, and if you wish you can also add a photograph, although that's not compulsory. And once you've done that, you have joined Twitter. Now the first thing you'll discover is that you're in a very friendly community. Twitter is a place where people are happy to help. So what you'll want to do first, once you've signed up, is you want to follow people. You could follow me, or if you know someone else to follow, you can follow them. Now once you follow somebody, you can see who they follow. You can have a look at the profiles of all the people they follow, and if you think that you share something in common with them, then you can follow them too, and eventually the whole thing in a short space of time snowballs until you find that you have a huge list, or you can have a huge list of people to follow. If that's not enough, on Fridays you'll often find people sending a hashtag with 2 Fs, Follow Friday, and this is where people recommend people that they might you might like to follow. You don't have to follow everybody that's recommended to you, but you can pick and choose simply by reading their profiles. Now you will find that the more people you follow, the longer your Twitter feed becomes, and that can be quite alarming at first, but don't worry, because there is plenty of help out there. This is TweetDeck, which is free and can be downloaded and will help you organise your tweets. There's other programs which you can download, or there are websites which you can go to which will order your tweets to help you keep on top of it all. Now what can you do with Twitter? Well, the next video will cover things like what you can ask questions, you can answer questions, and you can share best practice.